That's 68. You high?
This amount is not to exceed budget allowance and not guarantee work.
But on 65.
Paid only for services authorized by task order and actually performed. So you don't pay for it until it's actually performed.
I know the company we done the system day. We done this. We did it before. We did
I know, but not tonight. I'm not ready. That's up to you, though.
Cynthia, your mama got power. Your mama got power. It's three of us, Duchess Cleaners, me, and the girl next door.
You still don't have it?
They just cut it off.
You just cut it on?
Off.
Off again?
Till 9:30.
Yeah, well, no, no.
I cut my grass. I cut my grass Saturday night, Sunday. It was without power from 6 to 8:30. 6 in the morning to 8:30. I had to call my councilman, get him on the stick. Did you ever find it? Your resident ever say anything?
All right, Ed. Call to order. We have a public hearing first.
Adoption of ordinance number 4307, an ordinance amending the Code of Ordinances, Chapter 13, Parks and Recreation. Amend 13-55, Park Opening Policy Change.
Okay, any cards for or against? If none, we'll proceed to the regular meeting. Yes, we're adjourned a public hearing and we'll proceed to the regular meeting. Call to order.
Please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we pray you bless us and guide us in all our deliberations. Give us the strength to do your will. Show us the right path as we do the people's work. Let us always be mindful of those who are less fortunate than we are, and may we never pass judgment. We pray these things in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call, Ms. Terry.
Councilman Eddie Williams.
Here.
Councilman Kurt Bucher.
Here.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James.
Here.
Councilman Tyler Turner.
Here.
Councilwoman Terry Hunter.
Here.
Thank you, Terry. Number 5, the public comment period. Anybody filled out a card? Ms. Terry, nobody? All right. Number 6, approve the minutes of a public hearing of the mayor and city council taken on Monday, July 13th, 2026.
Make a motion to approve.
Second. Motion by Councilman Turner, second by Councilman Williams.
A roll call vote, Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Bucher.
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James.
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Hunter.
Yes.
Motion passed. Number 7, approve the minutes of a regular meeting of the mayor and city council taken on Monday, July 13th, 2026.
Make the motion to approve.
Second. Motion by Councilman Turner, second by Councilman Williams.
A roll call vote, Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Bucher.
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James.
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Manger.
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. Moving on to number 8, we have a presentation of a plaque to Bryce Broussard for 10 years of service on the Fire and Police Civil Service Board. Ms. Janet's going to introduce him.
Mayor and council, I would like to take a moment to recognize and thank Bryce Broussard for his dedicated service on the Fire and Police Civil Service Board. For the past 10 years, Bryce has faithfully served with professionalism, integrity, and fairness. His commitment to ensuring that our civil service system remains strong and impartial has made a lasting impact on both our police and our fire departments. Bryce, thank you for your time, your wisdom, and your unwavering commitment. Please join me in thanking Bryce for his 10 years of service. Let's take a picture. Get up there, Preston.
That's okay.
Yeah, so, what is exactly, he want us to make a copy?
Thank you, Bryce.
Yeah, everything I had was in writing. Gave it to him every time.
Okay, number 9, we have a proclamation proclaiming July 27, 2026 as Doc Lewis Appreciation Day. Can Mr. Doc come up and I'll read the proclamation? Okay, all right, Doc. Whereas Doc Lewis, a native of Gonzales, is a published author, gospel singer, gospel radio show host, media personality, devoted husband, faithful friend, an advocate, an inspirational leader whose life exemplifies perseverance, faith, and service to others. And whereas Doc Lewis was born 4 months prematurely, at only 5 months gestation, and weighed just 8 ounces at birth, with doctors initially giving little hope for his survival. And whereas through the prayers, faith, and unwavering support of his family, particularly his grandmother, and by the grace of God, Doc overcame extraordinary odds and began a remarkable journey that has inspired countless individuals. And whereas, despite being diagnosed with cerebral palsy, a condition often viewed as limiting, Doc refused to allow it to define his future, and instead demonstrated determination, resilience, and power of faith overcoming life challenges. And whereas throughout his life, Doc has used his personal testimony to encourage, uplift, and empower others facing adversity, reminding individuals and families that God's grace is sufficient and that obstacles can be overcome through perseverance, faith, and hope. And whereas Doc Lewis has dedicated himself to serve others through his work as an author, musician, radio host, motivational speaker, and advocate for individuals affected by cerebral palsy and other disabilities. And whereas the Doc Lewis Foundation was established to provide support, encouragement, and resources to individuals and families affected by cerebral palsy, operating with a hands-on approach that seeks to lift both the arms and spirits of those confronting daily challenges. And whereas through his ministry, advocacy, charitable work, and personal example, Doc Lewis has demonstrated that true success is measured not only by personal accomplishments, by the lives touched, encouraged, and transformed through services to others. Now, therefore, Mayor Tim Riley, on behalf of the City of Gonzales, do hereby proclaim July 27, 2026 as Doc Lewis Appreciation Day. Doc, you want to say a few words, or?
First of all, let me say thank God for this momentous moment to your mayor and the city council and to the mayor's cabinet. Thank you. And to the city of Gonzales, little kid like me growing up right here on Toby Street, going to Gonzales Middle and remedial classes and all of those things. Definitely thank Lau Boudreaux. My radio career got started with him in the 70s and did not know that it was going to hit national and go on a national level. But I want to thank my late grandmother, Miss Alberta Thompson, and my late mother, and to my sisters and brothers, to the legend, my uncle, Adam Thompson, to my sister Christine, and my brother Vincent, and my brother Kenny, and my sister Karen, Mel, and Jobin, and Barry, and to all of my uncles, and to my lovely wife, Demetrius Lewis, and to my close friend Ronnie Brown, and Mrs. Brown, who's in the room as a second mother. But I definitely want to thank all of my EA classmates, Tammy, we call him Bear, and you know, they shaped me as a bat boy and then a radio personality. But the city of Gonzales, thank you. This is something special. Man, wow. It's a blessing to be able to do the work, and for a special needs child like me to be in the Hall of Fame, to be a 2-time Grammy nominee, and to travel all over the world telling folks that you can have a handicap and still be successful. Gonzales, thank you so much.
We'll take a picture with you first, Doc, and then you want to bring up the family members.
You want us,
Council?
you want us?
Okay, Ms. Mayor, you all want to come up, ma'am?
I just have something to say. When I was little, when he was little, Al Woodrow brought him to the Superdome in New Orleans. And when he brought him in, he was holding him, he said, Mr. Lyle, this is the biggest gym I ever seen. I'm good.
Issue. He's wild scared to get that.
Whoever you want to come first.
CDs.
His kids.
Okay, number 10, approve a special event permit application submitted by Erica Lee, Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center, requesting to use Jambalaya Park on Saturday, October 3rd, 2026, from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. to have a free community cancer screening event.
Hi, I'm Rochelle with Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center. We'll be offering free breast, colorectal, prostate, and skin screenings. We'll have music and food and Italian ice. It's an event to highlight the importance of living well and having those screenings done.
This is the one y'all do every year, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Boudreaux, second by Councilman Turner.
Roll call vote, Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Cynthia Gray Jane.
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Lambert.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Motion passed.
Thank you.
Number 11, approve Mayor Riley's nomination of Jason Jacobs to fill the vacant seat on Gonzales Planning and Zoning Commission, the term to begin upon council approval and to expire December 31st of 2029.
I'm sorry. So I wasn't prepared for any type of speech, but I want to say this. I thank you, Mayor Riley, for the nomination and speaking with you and your staff, Wade and Scott as well. So I definitely appreciate that. Look forward to the opportunity if I'm awarded that to continue the process and go forth with this nomination.
Hey, I got a question. Do you travel a lot for work or anything? Do you think you can make it once a month to these meetings?
Yes, I could. I don't travel a lot for work,
Okay,
but I can make those meetings.
okay. So Mr. Hughes, I'm sure, talked to you about a class you have to take?
Yes.
Okay, all right, good.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Turner, second by Councilman Williams.
Roll call vote. Second by
Councilman Williams? I heard him first.
roll call vote. Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux.
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James.
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lambert.
Yes.
Motion passed. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the Planning Commission.
Thank you.
Time to go to work.
Number 12, the final vote on ordinance number 4307, an ordinance amending the Code of Ordinances, Chapter 13, Parks and Recreation. The amendment 13-55, the park opening policy to change.
I think we have a lot of people that go out there and play tennis and pickleball till sometimes 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm gonna make a motion to deny.
Wade, go.
Let's get her second
Second.
first. Yeah. Yeah, this all done because of some vandalism we're experiencing at Jambalaya Park. With additional patrols provided by Chief Jackson, we're seeing to improve that problem. We're also taking, some of the targets of that vandalism, we're trying to make them inaccessible after 9, so, we don't really need to push the ordinance. So,
And wait, let me just ask a question. So
Yes, sir.
the amending of the ordinance is to change the closing time for the
Yes.
city parks is correct?
Yes.
Correct. But if there,
Taking into account, like, if there's activities going on, they can finish, and,
right.
but
So
like Councilman Lambert said, if you have tennis, I don't know if that's an official activity, it's not really that necessary, because some preventive measures seem like they're doing the trick, so I think we'll be fine, but.
no, that was a question whether or not if there was something scheduled there through the city, whether or not the park hours be extended to allow that.
Yeah, till 11, right. The verbiage is in there, but, not, either way.
Any more questions? Yeah, we have a motion to deny by Councilman Lambert and second by Councilwoman Cynthia Gray Jane.
Roll call vote. Councilman Williams.
No.
Councilman Boudreaux.
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James.
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Lambert.
Yes.
Motion passed to deny. Number 13, introduction of an ordinance amending the Code of Ordinances, Chapter 22, zoning, Section 22-2, zoning districts, to approve the request of Montana Land Co. LLC to rezone a portion of parcel number 2573080, designated as tract C2A1 at 2055 West Maurice Roth Road, Gonzales, from C1 Limited Commercial to R3M Residential Multifamily. The public hearing and final vote on August the 10th.
It was on veterans in, Semper Fi. This 2055 is another address.
That's the 25, that's the address. If you pull it up on, that is the official address of it. It is located north of Semper Fi. But the address is that Orange Road address. That's correct.
It's just an introduction, right?
Yeah, just introduction. We don't need one. We
It's an introduction.
need a motion. I need a motion to introduce.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Councilman Boudreaux.
Instead of for a final vote for the next council meeting,
Right.
August 10th.
Okay. Number 14 is the approval to opt in to allow for an expedited temporary housing assistance through GOSEP in the event of a major disaster or emergency. From my knowledge, it was done last year, right, Ms. Terry? Okay.
We option in or out last year?
In. OEP's not here to discuss, but OEP, Brady normally comes, but he's not here tonight.
I'll make a motion to adopt. We did do that last year.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Boudreaux, Councilman Boudreaux. Second by Councilman Williams. Question?
Roll call vote, Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Mack.
Yes.
And Ms. Mason.
Motion passed. Number 15, to adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the geotechnical assistance contract with Gulf South Engineering and Testing, which will allow the city of Gonzales to participate in a cooperative purchasing agreement for the parish's current geotechnical assistance contract.
Okay. Jared.
Good evening.
Didn't we use them before we done it with these people before, but not through the Citrus Parish?
Correct.
So why can't we just do it ourselves?
It just happened to be that Ascension Parish has an active contract with them right now, so we were able to use the state's statute to basically use that procurement process.
Yeah, we've used Gulf South before.
Yeah, they didn't have an active contract right now, and we have a couple of active construction projects where we're requiring some quality control testing.
What contracts we got?
That's for Kennedy Heights and Our Lady of the Lake that's about to begin.
Alan, did you look over this?
I did. Yeah, there was one minor change to the resolution, but other than that, everything looked good.
Did you change the wording like we asked?
Yeah, it was changed.
And Councilman, if I could just add to that, so the only thing that we're doing here is just, we're really trying to set you guys up to where you will have now indefinite delivery contract opportunities with these vendors. So each time you have a future opportunity that you will need geotechnical engineering, you don't have to go back out to multiple parties. You have now theoretically pre-procured geotechnical consultants to where you can just task order the projects out, right? So it doesn't change who you're using. You've used Gulf South a good bit in the past. The only reason we're utilizing the previous procurement through the parish is because it existed already. It's just saving you some time and effort to have to go do that. It's already there, and it's allowable to do.
To go do what? Another contract?
To go, well, put out another procurement and re-advertise. They have already gone through that, so you're just utilizing that, and we're just streamlining that process, so you don't have to redo it again.
And this contract is, up to $150,000 a calendar year?
That is the maximum limit, because that's the maximum limit set by Ascension, so we have to abide by the same limit. But we don't foresee actually that amount actually being needed. So it's just a task order per project as needed.
How much do you think is gonna be needed?
I mean, this, it's hard, to throw a number out there would be difficult, but it's gonna be
This is for
on.
one project?
So this would be theoretically for 2 projects coming up, but, you know, you have, as Robert said, right, we have the Our Lady of the Lake Connector Road, and then you have Kennedy Heights as your two that would be utilized today, or are utilized currently.
Right, and there are two contracts.
Correct, and you have another line item after this to award potentially the same concept to another firm as well. What you would be doing is just kind of going down the list and assigning projects out as they come due to those firms. It is a generally standard process across the state to do IDIQs, right? It just cuts down on the city's need to re-advertise every time for another firm when we have theoretically gone through that once here. It's just streamlining your process.
And as it relates to the expenditures for the projects, those become payable once the project is completed, correct?
Correct. You don't expend any money until they actually get task ordered out a project. What that will do is when a project comes due, we will send that to that firm. They will submit a price on it, and then it will be payable once they actually complete that work.
And it'll be within the budget of that existing project that's already accounted for,
Correct.
just currently not under contract for.
Next year, I would like for us to have our own deal with Gulf South.
Sure. I mean, this is effectively your own, right? So you're adopting exactly what has occurred. So this becomes your contract.
Okay.
All that you're doing is you're utilizing the procurement that's already occurred.
And again, I've looked at it. I think, again, that was one change that was requested. That change had been made to the resolution, and everything else looks fine and appears to protect the city's interests.
Motion to approve. I have a motion by Councilman Williams
I'll second it.
and a second by Councilman Boudreaux.
Roll call vote, Councilman Williams?
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux?
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James?
No.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Lambert?
No.
Motion passed. And number 16, we also have to adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a professional consulting services agreement with Terracon Consultants for citywide geotechnical assistance in construction materials testing.
Yeah, this is the same contract, just with the second company. So the way the parish did it was to set up 3 vendors. 2 of them were willing to work with Gonzalez. One was Gulf South, the other was Terracon. The third chose not to. And so this puts them on a revolving cycle. So the next project comes up, goes to Gulf South. The next project comes after that, goes to Terracon, and so forth.
Alan, did you look at this?
Same thing.
Yeah. Again, next year, I would like for us to have our own deal.
Motion to approve. Motion by Councilman Williams.
Let's see, concrete. So what we are using for,
Like I said, we have 2 projects coming up, so...
we're gonna need these on the same 2 projects?
No, one would get one, the second would get the next project, and then as other projects come up, they go through, you basically
Rotation.
you rotate them. That way you don't have one vendor that's getting all the work.
And they're both at $150,000.
They're both capped at that.
Yeah, capped.
Right.
But they're only, yeah. Okay, I second it.
We have a second by Councilman Boudreaux.
Okay, roll call vote, Councilman Williams?
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux?
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James?
No.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Lambert?
No.
Motion passed. Okay, number 17, approve the mayor to execute a contract with Series Environmental for debris removal services, the top RFP respondent, as recommended by the selection committee.
All right, as you know, we pre-position contracts for debris removal and debris monitoring. This is the removal. It's normally a 5-year contract. That contract has expired, so it was up for a new RFP. Cirrus was the top respondent, so the selection committee is recommending a contract with Cirrus Environmental. Again, this is a pre-positioning contract, so if no storm hits us, it never gets activated, but it's there in the event of a disaster.
But didn't we have them last year as well?
They were the previous vendors.
Okay.
Alan, did you read the contract?
Yes, I did, and I spoke to Mr. Bauer as well. My understanding is that the contract has not been executed yet. What you have in your packet is a proposed contract, but upon activation of any emergency or natural disaster, then the contract will be executed upon review by the attorney.
Yeah, we've had this before. To hire companies that we get reimbursed by FEMA.
Correct.
Making a motion to approve?
I'll second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Turner, second by Councilman Boudreaux.
Roll call vote, Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux.
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James.
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lambert.
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. Number 18, approve the mayor to execute a contract with Volker, Inc. for debris removal services. The top RFP responded as recommended by the selection committee. And if I'm not mistaken, Volker was last year too?
Correct.
Okay.
Same thing. Like Alan,
Same thing.
you read
It
it?
was Volkert last year?
Yes.
Make the motion to approve?
I'll second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Turner, second by Councilwoman Lambert.
Roll call vote, Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux.
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James.
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Lambert.
Yes.
Motion passed. Thank you, Mr. Robert.
Thank you. Almost done. No, go ahead. On the next.
Number 19, engineering report.
All right. All right. Only thing I haven't hit on, Kennedy Heights. That work is in progress now. We did come across some water line issues. Thank you for bringing those up to us, and we are addressing them. They are already accounted for in the contract, but we'll make sure to get some information. Basically, the house services were being exposed by the digging out, so we're making sure that those get lowered and buried underground so that it won't become a problem in the future.
But is that our water lines or is that somebody else's?
It's mostly Gonzales water lines, but it's the house service line. It's not the main. It's just the connection to the meter.
Because
So-
wasn't that another water company at one time?
Baton Rouge water is in some portions of the neighborhood, but these are portions that are owned by the city of Gonzales. And we made sure it's going to be part of the reimbursement. You know, this is a cost share project, so we're making sure we follow the procedure so that the cost share is included with this. And then the second item is we are expecting at Freeland Jackson, the fire marshal inspection is August 4th. So we will be doing that ribbon cutting in the week of August 24th. So we will make that official announcement at the next council meeting. And also on August 4th will be our pre-construction meeting for Our Lady of the Lake Connector Road as well. That's it for engineering.
Thank you, sir. Number 20, Mr. Roosevelt, DPW Director report.
Good evening, all. It's summertime, so y'all know it's hot, but y'all know our people, they doing what they do. They taking care of business. First, I'm gonna start with the sewer department. Weed eating and spraying grass at the sewer lift stations, checking lift stations every day, doing locates for LA1 call every day. They change out the oil and did maintenance at the wastewater plant, at the effluent building. They pull the pumps at lift station number 2, which is East Bayou North East, to remove rags and trash. They done maintenance on the excavator. They had the control board changed for the generator at the wastewater plant. Sanitation, streets, and drainage. They dug ditches out on Rouge Street, Oris Ross Road, picking up litter all over the city, picking up trash and limbs, patching potholes, cutting grass and weed eating, spraying ditches, putting up new street signs, and straightening leaning poles and signs. Parks and Recreation, Buildings and Grounds, fix the lights on the New River walk path on West Main Street. They fixed the lights on the EA High School walk path, cut down the tree and fix the fence in Carver Park. Got the big fountain working in the Jamaliah Park, cutting grass and weed eating, keeping the baseball fields cut and ready to be played on, picking up litter and cleaning the bathrooms at all the parks, keeping the tennis courts and the pickleball courts maintained. Utility department, doing locates every day for Louisiana 1 call, checking water wells every day, taking water samples every day. We got a good report from TMB on our water system, flushing fire hydrants as needed. They installed new water and gas meters, repairing water leaks all over the city. The guys picked up 87 bags of litter, and we had the United States Geological Service in town last week, catching water samples at the water wells, checking for chloride. Thank you.
Roosevelt, before you go,
Yes.
they had two trailers got moved in over there by McDonald's. You know anything about that?
No,
By that daycare?
I don't know nothing about it.
Scott, y'all did,
That's a
that didn't go in
modular-
front of y'all, did it?
Yeah, that's a modular building.
It did not come in front of us.
So, she can't hook, they can't hook nothing up, right?
No, so I think we done a stop and yeah.
Cease and
A
desist.
cease and desist order on them to where they cannot do anything else. The problem that we have with it is that there's a couple issues. They did not come to us and bring us any kind of plan
Right.
as to what they were gonna do. We have no idea. The trailers just showed up there.
Yeah, they're blocking
And
the road.
I started getting phone calls and emails Friday
Me too.
about this. And so, you know, we need to make sure that we get this straightened out. I do know that by city code, for every day that those trailers are there and they have not came to us, there's a fine that can be put forth on them
Can be
for
levied.
every day. So I think that needs to be enforced because they feel as if they're just gonna do it and not have to go through us, is kind of the impression that I'm getting from people that have talked to her.
Okay. So it did go in front of y'all. So she,
Isn't there
they just
another
moved
building
it.
in the back too? A red one or something?
Yeah, you have two buildings already on the site, which one is the main building that you can see right there at the road. Then in the back of it is what I would call an old shed of some kind that they converted into a building for classrooms, I believe. It's air conditioned, all that, so I'm guessing that it's classrooms. But I feel that we need to check the building in the back. We need to check it out and make sure that it's up to code.
But it don't look like she got enough property to put that on.
To me, there's not. There's not gonna be enough property to put this big modular trailer in it and have the parking and the access for people to come in and out without causing a major disruption on that street.
Is she on the lot next to it?
Ben Valentine does.
They're certainly gonna have some fire marshal issues as well, if they're trying to use that for commercial use. I wasn't aware of the project until Scott and I talked right before the meeting. But it's
She
kind
poured
of,
the slab and everything. She didn't ask for it.
I said, it's one area, it's one street I don't personally pass on a lot. But certainly if they're gonna be commercial, they're gonna have to get fire marshal approval, which,
Plans too.
especially if it's education, I don't know if it's a lot with the daycare next door, but there's gonna be some significant requirements depending on what their intended use is gonna be.
Okay.
We're gonna keep our eye on that, I'm sure, make sure it happens correctly.
Okay. That's good. I just wanted to make sure that Roosevelt, everybody knew.
Yeah. So we just need to make sure that they come before us, you know, and they do nothing else on the site until they do bring us a plan of what they're gonna do.
We had that lady on is it Spillman Street?
It's Spillman.
Yes.
Spillman, remember, a couple of
Yeah.
years ago? I don't think she did what she was supposed to do.
She hadn't done anything on that building.
Because I rode by there.
So,
She was supposed to put brick and,
yeah, that, we set forth conditions. That was the first modular building that
Right.
we let come in. And we set forth some very strict restrictions to how the building was gonna have to look, how the ADA accessible, everything, you know, we went through everything and made sure that it was all good, and the building got moved in, and that was it. There hasn't anything, nothing else happened with it.
We need to get with Eric tomorrow and get him and Kim to go ride by that lady's place too.
Yeah, what I would like to do is send her word that she needs to be at our next planning and zoning meeting so that we can have a discussion with her over what was supposed to be done and hasn't been done. That way we can make a formal recommendation to the council as to, you know, she says she's gonna do it in a, you know, we can give her a time frame, or it's just gonna sit there and do nothing, then we need to get it moved out of there before it becomes a bad eyesore.
You talking about the Spillman one,
The
right?
Spillman, yes.
So what's the plan on the other one?
Well,
Those
we
two
gotta figure-
buildings, 'cause I think the first one is already set up. I called her, she told me she was gonna move the buildings together, and I said, I said I wouldn't do that. She's under a stop work order, so I just told her I didn't think I'd do that.
If we have a stop work order on it, then if they do it, we can. Whatever the repercussions are. Yeah, the repercussions will, but I feel we need to keep a close eye on that to make sure that the stop order is enforced. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get her cited in summons to appear in court to answer to the ordinance violation.
And we're just gonna leave them there, cause I mean, one is like 4 feet from the road. If somebody goes off the road and hits it, that's gonna be the city's. Eric told her to stop.
Yeah, I would think that we can talk, but I would think that planning and zoning can set up some type of administrative hearing to determine whether or not those trailers should be moved. And we'll talk about that, Scott, as far as what we can do.
Yeah, we need to discuss our options as to what we can do here.
Okay.
But in the meantime, she can be cited and summoned to be appear in court.
Yeah, I was in touch with them today. So,
22,
yeah.
I sent it to Scott.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else on that?
Scott,
Nope,
you
that's
know
it.
the ordinance that she's in violation for without a permit? I sent you that email, it's like 22.5E or something.
Yeah. Yeah, 22.5.
I'll
I'd
text
have to
it
go
to
back and
you.
look at it. Okay.
Got it?
Hey, before we adjourn, Mayor, I gave Anthony a resolution I want to be put on the next agenda about the way we get money out to 501Cs. So a resolution I'd like to put on the agenda and adopt for the next council meeting.
Yes, sir, we'll look at it, Mr. Boudreaux.
I gave it to
I have one more question. It's about the heat and it's about Entergy. Roosevelt, do you know Entergy is not sending out notices to the city? I don't think, Anthony said he hadn't been getting any right. Nobody's been announcing it like on Facebook, but I don't think Entergy's been given the notices.
No.
And I know they cut mine off Saturday from 8 to 6:30, and it was pretty hot. That's a long time.
Well, normally, when they go do shut-offs and stuff like that, they'll email me. I'll get an email from them. When
They
they
haven't
gonna
been
when they
doing
kill power and stuff around the city. So I'll check into it and then I'll get back with y'all and let y'all know.
It's out,
But-
they cut it out for 3 more hours till 9:30.
Unless it was emergency, something came up, where they had to cut it off right then and there, you know. But normally, they'll email me and let me know we're gonna have a shutdown, you know, in a certain part of the city or something like that.
Well, this weekend they were all over. They were by Jack in the Box, they were down Coon Trap, there was 9 trucks in front of my house. They replaced 3 poles.
Yeah, like I'm saying, unless it was an emergency or something, but I'm gonna check and see.
No, it's their routine drilling holes and putting these big metal poles.
But they normally let me know when they gonna have a shutdown, and they gonna kill the power.
I don't think they have, because Fire Subdivision, Coon Trap Road, they all been calling.
Okay.
How's my power?
Like I said, I'm gonna check into it, and I'll get back with y'all at the next council meeting and let y'all know.
All right.
Representative from Energy.
Yeah. Who's the new guy? Do you know him?
Christian, Miss Christian. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Christian.
You think you can set them up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Roosevelt, before you leave, I talked with the mayor, and he's supposed to check with you about that leak on Sycamore, the gas leak,
They're gonna be out there in the morning,
in the morning. Okay. Okay. Just keep me updated
It's scheduled for in the morning, for them to go out there in the morning,
tomorrow morning?
in the morning, yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, keep me updated on that. All right.
All right, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Terry.
Y'all provide me with that email.
Yep. Take care of yourself.
If I can get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna scan it.